Alright, this video is meant to explain to you the rules and examples for the imperfect tense. So, start at the top here. The imperfect tense is also referred to as just plain old past tense. So in English, we just call it the past tense. In Latin, we call it the imperfect tense. The rule for forming the imperfect tense in Latin is the stem. And if you recall from watching any of the other videos, the stem is formed by taking the infinitive, which is this second word there in the dictionary entry, and removing the RE. So we're just left with AMA. Then we're going to add BA. That's the marker that tells us it's in the imperfect tense. And then we're going to add our person endings. And if you recall, the person endings are O, S, T, mus, tis, nt. And then the first person, if you also remember, it could be M or O. So in this case, we're going to be using the M. So let's look at the bottom. Let's do the first person singular. So again, remember it's A, M, A, then BA, and then M. So we have amabam, A-M-A-B-A-M. So that's how you form the first person. And we translate that as I was loving. You can also say I loved. That's also acceptable. Okay, let's look at the second person. So again, we have A, M, A, B, A for the imperfect marker, and then S. And that translates as you were loving. All right, let's move on to the third person. Again, A, M, A, B, A, and then T. We're going up to the first person, or third person ending up there, T. And that is he, she, or it was loving. Alright, let's do first person plural here. It's going to be a little bit longer. A, M, A, B, A, and then M, U, S. If you look up here again, that's the first person plural ending, mus. And that is we were loving. The second person plural is A, M, A, B, A, T, I, S, amabatis, and that is you all, or y'all, were loving. And then the third person plural is A, M, A, B, A, N, T, and that is they were loving. Don't forget the plain old past tense is also acceptable. They loved, we loved, you all loved, etc. Okay, let's check out some examples down here. So we have two sentences here. The first sentence here is puelam amabam. And we have to take a look and say, all right, which word is the verb here? And as you can see, it might be a little tricky because both words have an am ending. And if you look up at the top in the thing, the chart here, you'll notice the first person singular has a bam ending. So that is a possibility. And if you recall, also first declension nouns, AE, AE, etc., that has an am ending in the accusative. So we have to look at puelam as our accusative noun. And if it's accusative, it means it's the direct object. And amabam is going to be our verb. And again, take a look at that BA there. That jumps out right at us and says that that is past tense, the imperfect tense. And the M tells me it's first person. So who's the subject? Well, the subject must be I. So we say I loved, or I was loving. And then the only other word in there is pualam, which is our direct object, the girl. Okay. Second sentence. Now we have three words. It's a little bit different. Hopefully the past tense verb jumps out at you. And you'll notice there BA is the imperfect marker. And Mr. Horn has actually made a mistake here, and I don't want to have to go back and re-record all this, but this should be campum, C-A-M-P-U-M. Okay. The US tells me it's the subject. The UM tells me it's the accusative direct object, and our verb, videbat, is third person singular, which fits very well with our colonus subject. So colonus here means farmer, so the farmer is the subject because of the US. Then the verb, saw or was seen, and then our direct object, the field, campum. Notice the word order in Latin is not regular. We can actually switch these words up in any order and it would mean the same thing because the endings tell me exactly what's going on. So campus could come first, colonus could come last, etc. And it would mean the same thing. So hopefully this is helpful. Check out the other ones, other videos for the other tenses.